rights as a human. The right to life, to water, to food, to shelter. So much of the time we can take those rights for granted, and we don't think much of our rights really. That's a very privileged position to be in. Across the world, so many people don't have access to those rights that we would call our basic human rights. Those who don't have access to those rights often are not in a position to be able to stand up and fight for them either. This inequality between people has been here for centuries. The choice is ours of what we decide to do with our rights and our freedom of speech. There was once a man named Mordecai. He was the cousin to a queen. Mordecai used his position of power to stand up for the oppressed people of God. If these oppressed Jewish people had been killed, then the family line of Jesus wouldn't have been possible. I'm telling you this story because you too are in a position of power, no matter how little power you think you have. You're in a school that's probably paid for by the government, and I'm imagining that you have at least some access to food, to water and to shelter. You're in a very privileged position, and you're in a position of power. And you have the power to change things. Think about Greta Thunberg, for example. She is currently the face of the climate change movement, and she's not much older than you. She can change things. You can do the same too. The central theme to this series of collective worship videos is our common humanity. We are all one peoples. It is our duty to look after, care for, and stand up for those people within our community of humanity who cannot stand up for themselves. Today, I challenge you. Take some time, firstly, to be thankful for the rights that you have. They are there in abundance. And secondly, just take a minute to think about those who are oppressed. And there are even many oppressed groups within the UK. And think about what you can do to stand up for them, as Mordecai did for the Jewish people. It's our duty to speak up for others when they can't for themselves.